Hey guys, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Kaitlyn.
And today we'd like to present to you our program, Matlab Tutor. Now, what do we mean by a Matlab tutor? Well, I think the best way to explain that is to show it to you right here. We're just going to run our code here in the launcher.m file, and you'll be presented with this beautiful menu.
And all of these menu options let you choose a level that you can do. And right now we have 7 levels, which we can add or decrease as we want, but we still have all the buttons. And so the first level actually teaches you how variable assignments work. And on the left, we have all of the instructions and the background information in case you're completely new to MATLAB. And yeah.
So let's assume I'm completely new to MATLAB. I'm just reading through these instructions and I'm wondering, okay, it says to set variable name equals expression. I'm going to start with the first variable, the line. So let's just try line equals yellow. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. And if I try running this code, what does it say?
It looks like something went wrong, Kyle. Do you have any idea where?
Ooh, it seems to be treating yellow as a variable. Oh, I didn't read the instructions carefully enough. If I just add some single quotes, it'll probably recognize it's a string.
So it looked like the first part of the code works, and now we just gotta finish it off.
Okay, I'll just polish this off as so, give that a little bit of a spin. Oh, perfect! I have strings all down pat.
So we wanted to create a program that not only helped us learn the material, but also provide a tool to help other students learn it as well. I personally found that learning MATLAB, it was very easy to get lost for me, and we wanted to make something that would make learning it more fun.
As part of our major design decisions, we decided that in order to encapsulate this feeling of fun, we wanted everything to be in one place. The program we made has a graphical user interface that allows you to have your assignment right there as you're writing your code, so that you don't have to navigate through all these windows like half open on one side of the screen. And you could even use our program with some of the assignments that have been given in this MATLAB course. So obviously, our first task was going to be to create this graphical user interface.
Our second step was to make a menu so that it would be easier to access each level.
Now, once you had opened a level using this menu, we wanted to make sure that when you wrote your code and you pressed the run button, it would actually execute your code and show the output in the console.
For creating each task, we needed to make sure that they were easy to understand and learn the material, while still ensuring that they were enjoyable to complete.
And to add the valuable feedback that our program is able to offer, we needed to be able to check the student solutions were correct.
After that, we continued to create more levels, and in the future we can continue adding them, as there's no set limit to the amount of levels we can create.
One of the major technical decisions we decided to make was the use of classes and functions to encapsulate our code. So we really tried to break down everything into 3 main components. We have our launcher, which was responsible for being what the user opens up originally and allowing them to select what level they want to choose. We have the level class, which contains the code, instructions, and output of each level, and is also able to check whether or not they have gotten the correct answer by removing white space from the strings. And we additionally and finally have the Matlab Tutor, which essentially is the full-fledged window which has your instructions, coding area, and console window.
The original GUI was quickly mocked up using MATLAB's built-in toolkit, App Designer. It can be seen on the left. Very quickly, however, we found that App Designer was very restrictive with what it allowed us to do. The code creating the GUI was auto-generated and prevented us from editing all but very specific sections of code. To solve this, we decided to teach ourselves how MATLAB user interfaces were created from scratch and write all of the code ourselves.
Initially, when creating levels, we hard-coded the instructions, the start code, and expected output into the program. This became cumbersome very quickly, however, and made it longer than desirable to add levels to our project, as we constantly had to copy and paste large amounts of code and convert text into strings by manually adding quotation marks. To fix this, we invented a custom file format, which stores each of the 3 parts of the level as plain text.
Wow, my code worked perfectly. Wow.
Wow, good
So
job.
smart.
High five.